Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to MechWarrior Mercenaries. I'm Calmputer, and today we shall survive McCarran's onslaught until Ardent Sortek's reinforcements arrive. They will also be our reinforcements, I think, maybe. Anyway, I'm not really sure if we have the mechs necessary to do this mission, though. We do have the Cyclops here. It's being worked on for about 6 days. Just to remove this SRM-4 here and give us 2 more tons of ammo for the AC-20. I could have given it 2 medium lasers as well, or instead of the extra ammo, but no. The AC-20 will do a lot more damage, if we bring it, which is a big if. And we also have 24 days for Marauder 3D to get finished. Maybe. Honestly, I'm unsure at this point. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh yes, I did get a new pilot as well, didn't I? SARNA. The impulsive child... Milla? Oh, like Mrs. Milla's Sense of Snow, kind of. Anyway, middling free world house, Milla spent time as an idealistic crusader on the periphery before becoming a mercenary. She now answers to C-bills, and nothing but C-bills. And she does have a lot of good skills. In fact, 6 points in everything except energy, where she has 8. Very good, actually. Interesting. Anyway, let's see. SARNA Part 6. Commander, Captain Damu, we're about to engage in the fight of our lives. The Kaplans must know that if they can't wipe us out before the heavy guards touch down on SARNA, it's over for them. Their only hope of maintaining control of the planet will be to utterly destroy our forces so that when Colonel Sortek touches down, they'll have the numbers to fight him back. We've all gone through too much just to lose everything at the end. We need to muster whatever strength we have left and hold the line until Colonel Sortek relieves us. Gather your best mechs, equipment, and mech warriors and meet my Crater Cobras at the following coordinates. Prepare to give the Big Mac everything you've got. We did not go through 6 months of hell just to die on the day that reinforcements arrive. The only thing left to do is hold the line. We do that, and we will live to see tomorrow. Hold the line. Anyway, yes, this is it, Commander. Colonel Ardent Sortek is almost here. All that is left to do is hold out until his arrival. McCarran's is going to throw everything they have to kill us before Sortek's reinforcements arrive. This is a fight for our very lives. So bring the biggest, baddest mechs you can muster, and we might actually make it off of SARNA alive. Lush Canyon, unlimited visibility. We usually only get that when there's no atmosphere, but it's in the evening and a campaign. Difficulty 80. The last mission was 85. And yet we get 350 tonnage limit. That's all nice. Yeah, let's go with something like that. Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is the last mission, actually. So let's go with salvage and hope. Let's see. Oh, it starts right now. Oh, good. Come on, get out. Get out. Get out. You are injured. Well, that's fine. Well, not fine for you, maybe, but it's fine. Actually, let's see. Where are you? Stalker. Good. 6, 4, 8, 6. Oh, Murphy. Yes, of course. Santiago. Peril. Could go with Nazari. But no. Let's just go with you then. 4 energy is, I suppose, fine. You get to be in the Zeus. And you then... I kind of want to go with the Marauder myself, actually. Also, yes, we can't Yeah, yes. Good. This could be a long mission, though. I'm really worried about bringing you. Could go with the hunchback, could go with the catapult. Actually, soften them up from long range, stay out of their way. And then Zeus, and then, yeah. We're kind of under tonnage, actually. Even though these are all like heavies. Except you, who's an assault, and you, who's an assault. What can we bring more to bear? Well, the Cyclops still. All right, yeah. There. No, wait. There. And then I'm bringing the Cyclops, and then when you run out of ammo, I'm switching, I suppose. But then you won't be able to use any of your weapons. It's not a good idea. It was a really big mistake. Wait, I can do this. Let's see, what's... no. Well, you have 3 medium lasers, so... Yeah. 10, yes. Let's see, you do have that tier 3 SRM. Which is not great, so off you go. Go to Mech Market, sell. 4 million, that's a lot. Sorry, I got a little something in my throat there. And I'm going with... do I, though? Yeah, yeah, let's go with it. It's a weird choice, I think. But... yeah, oh, well... No, not you! Paint. There we go, apply, very good. And, oh yes, you. And you, yes. Yeah. All right. Took a while, but I think I'm ready. Maybe. Yeah. It is interesting that they just put you right in there.
This is it, everyone. Colonel Sortek is on the verge of making planetfall and is en route to our position. The Karens knows that if we successfully relink with the Davian Heavy Guards, they're done for. So they're gonna throw everything they have at us trying to put us in the ground before Colonel Sortek's reinforcements arrive. We've spent the past 6 months in hell, cowering and sulking in the shadow of those bastards, trying to survive against unprecedented circumstances. No dropship support, no air support, no way of communicating with the jump point. Hell, we even made it by with no HPG, completely blind to the rest of the inner sphere. We made it through all of that. But today, finally, we can stand tall against these compelling bastards. Today is a day of retribution. Today we are finally taking the fight to them.
Fusiliers, I'm not one for speeches as eloquent as our mercenary friends. We have been struggling to survive since the Grey River ran red with the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters. Just remember, they're still here. They're watching over us, And today, God willing, we will avenge their deaths. For New Certus! For House Hasek!
We have contacts. Dead ahead. All forces fire at will. Stay in cover and support one another. Don't let them spill one more ounce of Cobra's blood today.
I have questions.
Colonel Westrick is right about one thing. The McCarran's forces will be relentless. There's no telling when the Davion heavy guards will make it to the field. So we need to support one another if we're going to make it out of this alive. Tread carefully, Commander.
I have questions. Why do I only have 2 mechs friends on my side? More than that survived the last mission. And the mission before that. Okay, I mean, settle down. Destroy all mechs. Does that include this, though? No. Let's not be silly. I am hearing a lot of destruction behind me.
Enemy mech approaching.
Zeus? What are you doing? Wow, that's...
New target vindicated.
We have mediums. I'm getting a little bit toasty. Yeah, I heard you. Are you? I feel like you're lying. There we go. Okay. Taking a moment. Hello? You're... Wait. You're slightly darker blue. But, it's not... Thank you. Okay, getting out of dodge. I should tell the stalker to steer clear. I should also remember to use melee in situations like that. Thank you. Good job. First time. I'm the most damaged. Probably because I'm the one doing the most damage. Yeah, that's my stalker. That sounded weird.
We're on your target, Commander.
Critical. Target acquired.
Oh, wow. I thought I exploded there for a second. It's not too late. It could still happen. I'm leaving. Who is ECMing?
Target blackjack.
Ow.
Focusing fire.
Get down. Maybe I should focus on the legs. Good. Jump out.
McCarran and his cronies have taken 6 months and hundreds of our brothers and sisters' lives with them. Fusiliers, make them pay!
We're trying. Not that I'm a fusilier, but fine. There we go. Destroy all mechs, though. That's a tall ask. How do you still have all of your weapons left? Yeah, that's me. Okay. Lost an arm.
Coordinating our attack.
Nope. Good job. You're completely unharmed. Backing off. What about you? Stalker. I should probably take you myself for a bit. At least I have a large laser still. Ow! That was uncalled for.
Target acquired.
Did you just hit? That was your friend. Better not have friendly fire on. Yes, please. Not your face. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I'm taking a bit of a beating here. And I'm switching. Oh, the Zeus. Yeah, sure. Why not?
New target vindicated.
Another Vindicator? Wow. PPC, though. Wow, there's a lot of them. There's 3 mediums. I'm gonna go over here with my friends.
Made it to your requested nav locator, Commander.
Good job. Ow. There's the other medium. And it's another blackjack, of course. And another blackjack. What's with the blackjack love?
Requested target engaged.
Well, I guess blackjack is kind of a Liao staple.
Forces of the Federated Suds. My Davion heavy guards have just touched down. Our rushed men
Good.
scattered us across a wide area. We are reforming our lances and about to move on your position now. ETA 2 minutes. Hold out just a little
Thank you.
longer.
Thank you! Medium fries. Always nice. Goes with everything. Especially roasted mech. Thank you.
Starting to glow.
Oh wow, we have a heavy.
Enemy mech.
Yeah, and I'm stuck. No, never mind. Oh, my leg disappeared. 2 minutes. Is that tied to This is the other... I wanted the stalker though, and I can't turn. So stalker it is. Oh, you've lost one of your SRMs.
New target cataphract.
Moving out. At the requested position, Commander.
Thank you.
Federated Sons, the Davion Heavy Guards are here to assist.
Thank you!
Fight to McCarran's armored cavalry.
Cavalry's here, and not the bad kind.
One last push and then it's over. Let's finish this.
Thing is, we're all kind of dead. Oh, wow, that's all my weapons on the left side. No, right side, actually. Ooh, this is really iffy. That means also half of my heat sinks are gone. Ow. Thank you for walking in front of me. Thank you.
Federated Sons, give them no quarter.
No, give them quarter. Let them leave.
You like prey lost in the woods. But now you have a chance to defang McCarran's armored cavalry.
Oh, that's a...
once and for all.
They have a stalker too.
For the fallen! For the 5th Certus Fusiliers!
Did I just hear that right? McCarran's forces are withdrawing. Is there really a need to run them down?
No,
We're still
I'm
on
with you.
board, Fahad. The Federated Sons will want to ensure that an elite unit such as McCarran's is crippled as much as possible to put all of House Liao in a position of stability in the future. I also imagine compassion and reason are the last things on the minds of everyone that went through the last 6 months of hell at the hands of the armored cavalry. For better or worse, we still have our orders. Let's help clear the field and see this battle through.
Let them leave.
Our battle mech forces. Commander, we can really use an assist. Focus target updated.
It's good. Thank you. Stalker is down. We still have a blackjack somewhere to my left that I have been ignoring. There we go.
To all forces of the Federated Sons, we have cleared the field. SARNA is ours.
Commander, I just want to say thank you.
Oh
You
boy.
hadn't come to help us all those months ago. I have no doubt in my mind that we would have died like the rest of our brothers and sisters in the 5th. We'll never forget what you did for us.
Likewise, Captain. Without you, we would never have been able to complete our mission for the Kestrel Lancers. Now let's all fall back in with the Heavy Guards and finally get some R&R. It's been one hell of a campaign.
Amen. Just because. Interesting map, though. And that was a lot of mechs. Nice that you could use the terrain, like the indestructible buildings, to your advantage. But... yeah. I would have liked that stalker, but again, no matter how... anytime you have a sentence that has the word stalker in it, it just sounds a little bit wrong coming out. Wow, that's not a lot of... that's... I mean... Wow, that's very little equipment. But I'm gonna take... Am I going to take that Vindicator? Medium, small, LRM-5, PPC. Or medium, small, LRM-5, PPC. Yeah, okay, fine. It's money. Mercenaries and Fusiliers, your bravery in the face of death is to be recommended, or no, commended. Stand down and get some R&R. The Davion Heavy Guards will take things from here. So we're not even part of the... Anyway. Yeah, no, they left, so fine. Everyone fall back. There should be a space there. To the dropships. SARNA is lost. The armored cavalry will live to fight another day. Yeah, that's... Well, not the ones we destroyed, but close enough. That's a lot of money. Yeah, you lost a leg. Well, technically, I suppose I lost a leg. And you lost an arm. You lost your entire side torso. Almost the other one as well. That would have made you explode, I think. 1 million. Wow. Oh, that's a lot of text. Holy heck, it's worth it. Anyway, Commander, I've just received your report from Arden Sordek. I cannot tell you how glad I am to hear that you made it through the SARNA campaign. When I heard of the armored cavalry ambush and the HPG being destroyed, I feared that I may have condemned you all to death. You had all of the Kestrel Lancers worried for you. While I am sorry that I cannot be there on SARNA to debrief you in person, there is still much for me to do here on Tigris. Please accept this canned message as your formal debriefing. By the time Calmstar is able to deliver this message to you, our offensive, which the news feeds have taken to calling the Fourth Succession War... Oh, that's when it got coined. It wasn't before it actually started. I guess that makes sense. If it just ended up being a small little skirmish on, like, Tikhonov, then it would have been a very short war. War in a teacup, if you will. Will be over. As I speak, Calmstar is negotiating the end to all hostilities between the 5 great houses. When all is said and done, the Capellan Confederation will have to capitulate... it has lost... Oh, so you can use it as that kind of a... Okay. That it has lost over half its former territory, most of it to be claimed by House Davion through the right of conquest, but some by the 2 former Capellan commonalities declaring independence from the Confederation. That's Kai's. Yeah. The first to break away was the Tikhonov commonality. They were holding out hope that the Confederation would come to their aid, but after being cut off from a direct logistical route to Xi'an, they eventually declared independence to spare their citizens from further Davion invasions. That's... I mean, doesn't really work like that, because Davion can still... Anyway. You won't believe who leads them. Our old friend Pavel Ridzik. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. After he managed to escape our forces and fled Tikhonov, Strategic Director Ridzik retreated to Elgin, where he took control over the regions, declaring himself Supreme Lord of the Tikhonov Free Republic. His reign didn't last long, as an assassin killed him back in June. What day is this, actually? Do we have that information here? No, we don't. Anyway, the Supreme Lord. The other breakaway faction is the St. Ives commonality. The former head of the Confederation, Candace Liao, former heir, Candace Liao, abandoned her father to declare her province independent from the Confederation. I can't imagine how Maximilian Lau is taking that one. He's about to die, actually. Calmstar is negotiating to... formally recognize these independent provinces as new nations once their leaders can charter the new laws of their provisional governments. Be sure to be on the lookout for those two once all the dust settles later this year. The next item we'll need to discuss is destruction of the SARNA's HPG. After the Fusiliers destroyed the HPG, Calmstar was furious with the Federated Suns, claiming us ultimately responsible for its destruction. They put their entirety of the Federated Suns under interdiction. That means they turned off all of the HPGs, meaning the Federated Suns could not talk. Like, no one world could talk to any other world, which is a big deal. Interstellar communication, cutting off interstellar communication and commerce between the hundreds of Federation worlds. Your report about the imposter Faciliers captured by Captain Damu couldn't have come at a worse time for whom. Had we known about this a month ago, we would have been able to mount a defense against Comstar's accusations, but First Prince Davion has already agreed to allow Comstar to station their own mech security forces at every HPG in the Federation to ensure that such a debacle never happens again. It will, though. And this is actually something that will reverberate throughout history, at least for 10, 20 years. Maybe even 30. It's much too late to defend our role in the SARNA HPG attack now, even if we now know that we were not responsible for its destruction. The interdiction, along with the war efforts, sent the Federated Suns economy into a tailspin. Had they maintained their interdiction, Comstar could have very much bankrupted the entire Federation. Which brings me to the most uncomfortable part of this debrief. Commander, the Federated Suns can no longer financially support the remainder of our contract with your unit. I am to inform you that we are invoking our cancellation clause and releasing you from the remaining 4 months of your contract. You will be compensated for this with your agreed-upon MRB release bonus. I'm sorry, our time together had to end like this, Commander, but it's completely out of my hands. The Crucis Lancers won't be escaping these budget cutbacks either. While for the time being my command will still exist on paper, for the most part, most of the personnel of the 2nd Crucis Lancers has been consolidated into the 3rd Crucis under Marshal Pedrosa's command and will continue to garrison Tigris. I currently exist. That's kind of bleak the way you phrase that. To ensure that the Kestrel Lancers continue to be a paper tiger to our enemies while the Federation's economy recovers from the war. But I won't let this deter me. I forged the Kestrel Lancers from nothing once. I can do it again. Although you won't be around to help me this time, well, we could probably help you anyway. Commander, I'll never forget the contributions you and your team made to keep the legend of the Kestrel Lancers alive. We'll be back, and stronger than ever. You'll see. Goodbye, my friend, until we meet again. And we get a lot of money, so they could do that, though. And a lot of reputation, actually. We get a Tier 5 ER large laser. Holy heck. And an Ultra AC5, also Tier 5. And an LRM-20 Artemis 4, Tier 5. And the champion of the lot, 10 double heat sinks. Like that. And we're done, it seems. And we can use the star map again. Also, wait, SARNA was lost, but it's not ours anymore? Oh, no, that's my roster. Yeah. And we can still buy all of these guys. And we're back up to 10 million. Hey, most of those mechs were mine once upon a time anyway. Let's go to Lee. So yeah, interesting missions. Oh, rare archer. Oh, it's just rare because it's whatever. Star map. No, we do have a hero here. Let's go say hello to it. The Awesome is back up and running. Hero Rifleman. The Legend Killer. I think that's a Legend Killer. Can I see it here? Rifleman. No, I can't see it because I've only seen it on the market. I have to actually fight it to find out its lore. It's 10 million though. I don't have 10 million anymore. Those shotguns are nice. Large lasers, medium lasers. It's a nice one. Another Warhammer. Battlemaster. Why must you mock me all this time? Anyway, there we go. Still have 67 days for the Battlemaster to be done. I think the biggest issue there was that I did not have enough room so that it went to cold storage. It would probably have taken maybe 30 or 40 days to repair it, had that not been the case. So let that be a lesson. Keep some slots open, at least 2. Although the last mission shows that that can be not enough sometimes. Wow, you guys are scuffed. As for the missions, they're a little bit too hard, I think. At least, actually, you know what I want to test? First, I want to save right there. Thank you. And then return to title. Single player, new career. And I want to start not at, yeah, sure. Let's go with the hated Liao. That's 3015. You can start 11 years earlier. And that way you can have a great deal of mechs by the time you actually get the offer from the Kestrel Lancers. Maybe. I'm not sure. This is a good lineup to start with, though. It's just this is the only heavy, I think. Yeah, you only get 1 heavy to start with. Couple of mediums. That's a light, and I think this is a light as well. And no, these are mediums. I think 25 is... Wait, hold on. Nah. Anyway, yeah, the missions are a little hard, and I have no background here, so sure. Either there are too many waves of the enemies, or they have artillery, or you are forced to start combat before you're ready a lot of the times. But yeah, I mean, I could make it through it, so I'm sure anyone with any ounce of ability could get through it. Also, by now, all of the mods are basically working. MercTech is working, yet another mech lab is working, and Better Market is working. I think maybe, no, Better, Spawn, what is it called? Better Spawns mod? I forget. I think that might still be a bit scuffed. Wow, I keep using that word. Anyway. But what's next, on the other hand? I'm not going to continue this because there are actually, never mind, there are a couple of missions I have not done. Air of Nothing, I don't recognize. Same thing with Project Cold Snap, Blood Minerals, and Message from Ardent Sortek. Wait. Right. Commander, I'm sorry to see that COC Command saw the need to cut your contract short, but I am told it could not be helped. No one could have anticipated Comstar's interdiction or the economic crash that preceded it. Yes. Although the Federated Suns is still willing to offer you short-term localized contracts, I am afraid that any long-term commitments is simply not on the table until our unification into the Federated Commonwealth next year. First Prince Davion has asked me to relay you a message on his behalf. He asked me to commend on your good work throughout your campaign on behalf of the 2nd Cruises Lancers. The Lancers owe you a debt of gratitude for being such a reliable force throughout the Fourth Succession War. Unfortunately, Commander, Hansa has also deemed that large amounts of your campaign for the Federated Suns are to be expunged from the official records and classified as top secret. Your inclusion on the second cruise's roster, the hidden earthworks factory that we now possess, the stolen MIIO codebooks, and how close the enemy was to getting them, your mission on SARNA, and your capture of the true assailants of the SARNA HPG attack, all of these things will be classified as state secrets and are never to be mentioned or talked about again. While I know these things, this is often just the way things are for a mercenary, just like your father knew that he agreed to the Halstead Station contract. The thing that probably killed him, maybe? Although we aren't in a position to financially compensate you in the same way we rewarded your father for his loyalty and silence, we do have some early prototypes from the new Avalon Institute of Science that Hansa would like to give you. Prototypes we would have never achieved had it not been for the service of both you and your father. Hans hopes these prototypes serve you well, and wants you to know that once the unification of Federated Commonwealth is final, you have a place among us if you choose to join our cause. I hope you consider and take Hans up on that offer. The Federated Commonwealth can use all the help we can get, making a better, more peaceful inner sphere. Until then, Commander, this is goodbye. So it's not actually a mission, so that's good, but we do get an AM... Wow. A tier 0 AMS. I think I have a tier 4 lying around. Yes, thank you. Sell... No, I have 2 tier 0s. Got it. Maybe it's time related. And they haven't actually made any tier 5s yet. I think. Maybe. So... Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up if there are any more missions to get. Oh boy. I don't think so, though. There are, like I mentioned, some high reward quest chains that I'm interested in getting, and I'm only reputation level 8. I think what I will do is import my old save game from the old high reward quest chains into a career mode and then do them like that. Yeah. Seems like a plan at any rate. Wait, tag? Oh yeah, no, you don't want to use these. You definitely don't want to use them on your NPC buddies because they will spam you with tagging target, target is tag, tagging target, target is tag, all the time because they use them quite liberally. But anyway, I digress. Some of those missions were really hard. That's all I'll say. Get things like yet another mech lab, get things like Xeno AI or Teacher Rules AI mod. Just help yourselves, basically. Also, maybe it would be fun to just remove the tonnage limit and bring all of the assaults you can. Might be fun that way, who knows. But as a challenge, it's a good one. Anyway, with all of that said and done, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer, this has been MechWarrior Mercenaries, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.